The member for Halifax Needham.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First, I want to say we shouldn't rely on food banks. Once again, that's a shame to talk about. But, Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development. Our caucus strongly supports the move to a universal, affordable, publicly funded child care system. Early childhood educators are at the center of quality child care. Recruitment and retention of ECEs has been a serious issue for many years. Part of the problem has been the low-wage floors set by the government. Mr. Speaker, will the minister commit to addressing this long-standing issue by raising ECE wages effective immediately, as they did for CCAs?
The Honourable Minister of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you to the member opposite for the question. This is a hugely important issue, and we absolutely agree that our ECEs deserve to be compensated fairly. They do incredible work. They care for our littlest, our smallest, our most vulnerable learners, and we value the work that they do. For this reason, one of the priorities in our work in the Canada-wide agreement is implementing improvements to the pay and the benefits of our ECEs, and that work is underway as we speak. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The member for Halifax Needham.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you to the minister for that answer. Mr. Speaker, child care providers have faced challenges created by the rushed implementation of pre-primary and by the pandemic. ECEs are frontline workers who helped restart Nova Scotia's economy and made it possible for businesses and public services to reopen. Now it is the government's turn to recognize the value, and I'm glad to hear the minister speak as they are implementing such things on their way. And I want to make sure that we recognize the value of the work ECEs do by prioritizing the compensation framework and workforce strategy. Mr. Speaker, will the minister commit to immediate action to provide all ECEs with access to benefits, pensions, and paid sick leave?
The Honourable Minister of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you to the member opposite for raising and addressing this important question. We absolutely commit to immediate action, and we are taking immediate action right now to make sure that we have a framework in place for our ECEs to compensate them fairly, to make sure they have pay that reflects the professional and incredible work that they do, and that they have benefits in place. We are striking an engagement table, and we want ECEs at that table. We need to hear their voice. We have a survey out to operators to better understand the current compensation structure, and we commit to and are on track to have that framework in place this fall for our ECEs. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.